Hey everyone, you think that myomectomy and laparoscopy are the miracle solution to say goodbye to uterine fibroids? You're mistaken. This minimally invasive surgery is a bit like ordering a kebab without onions. It seems perfect, but there are hidden traps. Today, I'm revealing everything that can go wrong, and believe me, you'll want to stay until the end so you don't get caught out. In this video, we're diving into the world of uterine fibroids and laparoscopy with information from CNGOF and HAS experts. Yes, the big health authorities in France. You will learn why this surgery is not always the star we believe it to be. What are the risks and how to avoid finding ourselves in a situation like, oops, we forgot to tell you that. It's unique, it's funny, and it will save your day. Ready? I'm Dr. Senai Aksoy, a surgeon passionate about women's health who has read enough medical reports to deserve a medal or at least a coffee. Let's see what's happening in these shooters. So, first thing, not all fibroids are bodies with laparoscopy. Why? Because they have their own gangrene. The size, the number, and the location. Imagine it's like organizing a party. A fibroid on its own, not too big, like 8 centimeters max, is manageable. We invited 4 fibroids of 4 centimeters, okay? We can still negotiate. But if there are too many or they're poorly located, it's like inviting the whole town to a tense atmosphere. Subserous fibroids on the surface of the uterus are the cool team for laparoscopy, but the intramural ones hidden in the muscles or the submucosal ones in the cavity, that's a no-go, goodbye, we look elsewhere. Often we switch to a simpler hysteroscopy through natural pathways. Well, let's say ego for laparoscopy. What can go wrong? First, the bleeding. Yes, it's like opening a bottle of ketchup. Sometimes it squirts too much. About 4% of cases have significant bleeding, like 1,600. A liter isn't a small cut. It can lead to a transfusion. And in 0.2% of cases, we even have to say goodbye to the uterus in an emergency. But rest assured, it's rare, but still it gives you pause. Next, there's the paraconversion. What is paraconversion? We start with the small holes of laparoscopy, but if it becomes more complicated than a 1,000-piece puzzle, we open everything. Like we go old school, the laparotomy, it happens in 3 to 11% of cases, especially with fibroids as big as melons or poorly positioned. And watch out, plot twist worthy of a soap opera. Medications like GnRH agonists used before surgery supposed to reduce fibroids can make the surgery more of a hassle, more difficult. They change the texture and suddenly it's harder to separate. More blood, more problems. It's like ordering a light pizza and getting a quadruple cheese one. Now, hold on tight. We're moving to the final boss, the hidden cancer. In laparoscopy, to remove a large fibroid, it's cut up with a mocellator. It's a device called a mocellator. It's like chopping vegetables for soup. Imagine a melon and we're losing pieces with holes of 0.5 meters. How can we get it out? We have to cut it into pieces. You see, we have a device called a mocellator. but with a risk in 1 out of 350 to 500 cases, what we think is a benign fibroid may actually be a cancer, a rare uterine cancer. If we cut it without precaution, it's like a rain of poisoned confetti in the belly. Catastrophe. Fortunately, surgeons have a superpower, continuous morcellation. We put everything in a special bag, an endo bag, and close it well before taking it out. This is the golden rule, otherwise it's ethics that cries. Okay, the operation is over, everything is fine, but there are things to know for the future, especially if you're dreaming of a baby. Suturing the uterus in laparoscopy is like sewing a skinny jean with a camping needle. If done poorly, there is a tiny risk, 2%, that the uterus could tear during pregnancy or childbirth. It's rare, but it's like playing Russian roulette with a bump baby. As a result, many doctors say scheduled cesarean. We don't take risks. And then bad news, fibroids are like weeds. It can grow back. 10% of women experience symptoms again within 5 years, and some will need another surgery within 10 years. Myomectomy is not an anti-fibroid vaccine, unfortunately. So laparoscopy is great, but it's not Superman. Quick recovery, less invasive, but only if your fibroids cooperate and your surgeon is a ninja. Otherwise, it's like ordering a coffee and getting a decaf. The key to avoiding trouble is a good MRI before the operation, a top-level surgeon, and well-asked questions. This video is your guide to not getting caught out. To keep it brief, laparoscopic myomectomy is a star, but not for every role. Size, number, location of fibroids, risk of bleeding, conversion of hidden cancer, and impact on future pregnancy. Everything must be weighed. Talk to your doctor. Perhaps ask for an MRI and choose a surgeon who excels. You deserve a standout solution. If you enjoyed this, my next video might compare laparoscopy with fibroid embolization. Why not? If you learned something today, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss anything. Leave a like, share your Vibrom stories in the comments, and check out my next video for even more gems. See you soon, friends. Bye.